Welcome to Publimetro. It's a pleasure to share some time with you.
Yeah, likewise. Looking forward to it and really excited to come for our first show in Colombia. This is big for us.
Okay. Please tell us about your story. How long have you been dedicated to music? I know that you had a solo career before. How did this union and this musical project come about?
Yeah, I mean, I've been, so as you said, been interested in music for like the past 25 years. I got really passionate about an album by Air, Moon Safari. This kind of like triggered a passion. I was like, wow, this music is so amazing. I want to know how they make it and I want to make music. So that was when I was 18 and I bought a computer, producing, started DJing, buying vinyl back then and stuff like that. And yeah, fast forward to 2012 when I met Alex. I was DJ at Le Baron, a resident at Le Baron, and so was Alex. And so, funnily enough, we were in the same agency, but we never DJed together. And we met in Mexico in a club called Roy, and
Okay.
Alex was playing there. I was there for my friend's bachelor party. I had my USB key. And we started playing back to back, and we had such a blast there. When we came back to Paris, Alex came to my studio. He had some stuff he'd been working on Ableton, and we went to the studio, and then we never left. That was 10 years ago. We just started working together.
10 years is many time.
Yep.
Wow, it's amazing. You make a mix between electronic music and world music. How is this process to create a new song? I try to understand. You first listen music, I don't know, for Chinese or Colombia, and after you mix the music, or how is this process?
So yeah, it could be world music, but it can also be just, periods of time. For example, Pays Imaginaire is Debussy, so it's classical music. It can be time or space destination that we try to capture in our songs. And so the process can really be different from one song to another. Sometimes we're going to collaborate with an artist that represents like a culture, and then we can, get his vocals or some percussion and stuff like that. Sometimes we're going to use a sample. We try to avoid using samples for, just like legal reasons, stuff like that. But sometimes the sample has something magic. It's from, let's say, the sample of Ostincoas in Nana. It's a sample from the 60s, Brazilian vocals, and nobody sounds like that anymore. It has its magic. So that was our first song with a sample. And yeah, it really depends, but it always starts by being captivated by something, a song or a movie, an idea, like, something that we want to capture in a song. And then if we both agree on like, okay, this is a cool angle, it's a cool thing, then we'll figure out a way to try to capture that thing.
Wow. Have you had any approach to the Colombian music, thinking of a song for a musical project? Maybe cumbia. I read that the duet like the cumbia music, Colombian cumbia, but like it's different, the Mexican cumbia or the Argentinian cumbia.
Yeah, Colombian cumbia is the best. We love it. And we collaborated actually with the Meridian Brothers. It's a band from Colombia, and they do the vocal performance on our song Mexicali. And this is one like a band that we really fell in love with. The sound, like psychedelic Latin beats, and just like the vibe of this band is really amazing. And back then we hadn't released our first album. We just emailed Iblis from Meridian Brothers, and we sent him a beat, and he sent us the vocals. And Mexicali has been a really big song for us. Everybody thinks nobody knows that it's Colombian. They think it's Mexican, but we were very connected already to Mexico when we started DJing. Obviously, we met at Roy, and Alex and I already have residencies and go play in Mexico on a regular basis. So Mexico is very important for us. Like, we had France, but it was also a place where we really started picking up. And this collaboration with Meridian Brothers did a lot for us also.
You have a show on March 26th at the Estéreo Picnic in Bogota. what do you have prepared for festival attendance for the Colombian people?
Well, we're gonna come show. It's the first time we come, so we're gonna come just do what we do, show our visual performance. We have Victoria on stage with us. It's three of us. We sing, we play instruments. We've really learned over the past 5 years. 5 years ago, we'd never been on stage for a live show, only DJing. So now we're kind of starting to feel like comfortable and really enjoy the stage. So we're happy to come just to Latin America for the first time and have a show that we're confident with and that we're really enjoying. And it was a learning process for us. It wasn't natural to be like a stage entertainer. It's something that you learn. I had to learn with experience.
Okay, and what expectations do you have of festival and the Colombian public? This Festival Estéreo Picnic is a big festival and the most important festival maybe in Bogota and in Colombia in general. What's your expectation about that?
We have very, very high expectations from the Colombian public. And from we're really looking forward to discovering the country. We're only going to be there for 3 days, but it's a good first start. And we're very excited to connect for the first time with the audience and meet some people there. And the festival I heard about and sounds great. We're going to discover. We're also there to discover and just come with our eyes and our ears open and connect with the people. And but we know, since our music is very connected to Latin America in general, that we already have a bit of an audience, and there's something I'm sure some magic is going to happen. There's going to be a little electricity.
How was the process of the invitation to the festival?
We've been talking for a long time with our tour manager to organize a tour in Latin America. It's kind of long overdue. I wish we'd done this 2-3 years ago. And so finally they managed to organize, I was hoping maybe for a smaller tour, just DJ sets with local promoters and stuff like that. But we're going straight with the big live show, and it's a way to open. I'm sure we'll be back and do it's fun. Also, the DJ sets are a different energy, and I enjoy opening new countries with a DJ set because it's relaxed and it's easier to meet a lot of people. When we're at the live show, we're a team, and it's harder to bring people in, whereas just the two of us DJing, we meet the local promoters and we meet more people usually. So I'm sure we'll be back for something more like that, in the following months.
It's the same name of the Billie Eilish, so I'm sure that it's a full the festival this day.
Oh wow! If they'll be there for Billie, but hopefully they'll hear a bit of our sound. Yes,
Alex.
It was a pleasure. Thanks, Javier, for having me and having us, and we're looking forward to meeting all you guys very soon.
Sure, and the best energy for you, and have a wonderful show to remember in a month in the Estéreo Picnic.
Muchas gracias.
Bye-bye.
That was my Spanish. Bye-bye. Take care.